In the 1600s, Galileo wrote, "You cannot teach a man anything. You can only help him find it within himself." This is the underlying purpose of the major arcana part of the tarot deck. It's a three-dimensional tool to help us understand our inner self, to find our soul's purpose, and is in part a modern rendition of the Ten Commandments, to understand aspects of justice, finding a lover, making choices, that there will be change, that there will be death, that there will be new beginnings, that our ultimate purpose is to find happiness. This is also a recognition that within our lifetimes there are many journeys, beginning with an idea or an inspiration, the Fool, that will take us on a path to the ultimate conclusion of the world. This then allows us to move to the next phase towards mastery. Tarot cards have always been presented in a portrait aspect, haven't they? Why? Possibly because the original tarot game was illustrated that way, and Rider Waite and Pamela Coleman-Smith simply followed suit. Well, I decided to break that rule. When the modern Rider Waite deck was created in the early 1900s, Waite, his illustrator Pamela Coleman-Smith, and two other major philosophers of the time who impacted on the teachings of this divination pack, it's Levi and Pappas, were members of the Golden Dawn. Now, the Golden Dawn was a group of people from all classes in the Victorian time who were looking for answers to the universe. They were searchers of truth, interested in magics, alchemy, the mind, and the science of what we now call the law of attraction. The philosophers of Rider Waite's time knew that there were life lessons to be learned, and that the inner power came from understanding those aspects of ourselves. The symbols used in the original illustrations of Rider Waite reflect that knowledge, the theories, the beliefs and the science of the time. But the world's moved on. Our modern understanding is now bringing the concept of God closer to the science of quantum physics. Gender-specific roles have changed as we now embrace the duality and balance of the male and female energies, or the yin and yang of existence. For this reason, the symbols in the Portal to the Stars deck are represented by the cup, the female, and by the more phallic of the male. These symbols are throughout the entire pack. The philosophy that we are masters of our own destiny is represented by hands, the tools with which we shape our lives. Both the earth and the stars are represented in each card as the idea of as above, so below. That what we think we create, and that we're all connected. I created the Portal to the Stars Major Arcana deck to reflect a more modern approach to self-development and inner understanding. But I've honoured the Rider Waite system because it relates to the values I hold about self-awareness.